It's a look around the Warley Club Rooms Part 2. Roll the intros. Hello YouTubers and welcome back to Chelmswood Junction. I'm Peter. As the title suggests today, and as you can see from the thumbnail, we are back at Warley Model Railway Clubs for the Tuesday evening get together, where we get to run our locos and rolling stock on the club layouts, but we're also getting ready for the big exhibition at the NEC in a week, not this weekend but the weekend after that. So we're getting quite busy now, getting prepared now for the Warley show. But I've come in tonight with the camera and I've decided that I'm going to take you around and have a look at some of the other layouts that are at the Warley Club. But this time I'm not going to concentrate on the 8 gauge or the 00 gauges. I'm going to concentrate on the O gauge, HO gauge, and there's also a 009 gauge hopefully being built. It's actually at the planning stage at the moment. So we're going to spin you around in a minute and have a look at this beautiful one here called 82G. So this is one of the club's big O gauge model railway layouts. This is 82G. Now 82G is based on the southwestern area of Bristol. It's predominantly Great Western and also southern region, but you do also at times when the guys are running it, you do get a few LMS as well popping in. And as you can see, we'll work from one end to go down to the other. So at the far right end, we have a beautiful turntable where the locos can come in on the far line there, go onto the turntable, and it can then go to wherever it needs to go into the depot. We move along a little bit and bring it down slightly as well. So we come to what looks like a nice little coaling stage here. Looks like it could be just there an inspection pit or where they drop the fire. And again, a nice hut there where probably locomen, firemen are waiting for their turn of locos. Nice water tower there, well, not water tower but water apparatus with somebody waiting to fuel a tender up with water. We've got some beautiful lights that do work. I'm going to pause the camera, guys, sorry about the kicking the camera there, and I'm going to move you a bit further down. So on from the ash pits, the watering stage, the coaling stage, we then come up to the rather nice large 4 roads double-ended engine sheds. And again, it looks like some kind of apparatus there that would take probably to be able to coal a loco up. And some beautiful truss work there. Apparently this is taken from Bournemouth station back in the days. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's what I do believe. Like I said, it's based around the Bristol Bath Road area of Bristol on the southwestern region. So like I said, you would get Great Western and Southern locos coming up and the occasional LMS. Coming on to the other end of the engine sheds, we can see some children just there train spotting. And as you can see, it is a really nice looking atmospheric steam era shed. You do see as well the occasional Western hydraulic, so you might see a Class 52 Western on this layout. You could see a High-Mech or a warship. So they do cater for both steam and the diesel fans. This is 82G. Now, I will apologise, I do not know the name of this layout. I might try and look it up on the Warley website. But this is a absolutely massive HO gauge, so it's Continental. I believe it's like an American based layout, and as you can see guys, it goes right the way down to the bottom and goes round in a loop and then goes down on that back end and connects over just there. Now, something you don't normally see in the UK, but you do see this quite a lot in America, is a literal crossover, and that's quite an unusual feature. So that was probably painstakingly been made by hand, or if you can get that, it's a nice piece of kit that if you can buy one of them, but that is really, really different for a model railway. So moving a bit further down, you can clearly see we've got a nice, what looks like over road bridge, and from what I can make out, I do believe that this layout is based on like industry, like timber and stuff like that. Sorry if the camera's a little bit shaky guys. As you can see, it goes around the bend around there, connects onto that board there, and goes round in a loop. So this is our HO gauge. So this is not an actual running layout guys, but this is a kind of site that you would have seen back in 1848 in Dawlish. This is Brunel's atmospheric railway, which was built to broad gauge, which I think is 7 foot I believe, but don't quote me on that. But as you can see, there is no physical sign of an engine pulling the train, as because the pipe that's running down the middle of the track, it used like a piston effect and used the atmospheric pressure from the world to actually drive the train, but it did have pumping stations at designated spots along the line that helped drive the train. Unfortunately, again, one of Brunel's ideas that didn't work, because the leather seal that used to close the top of the pipe where obviously the piston would connect to the train, the rubber seal would fail and it was having to constantly be replaced. And as you all know, Brunel's broad gauge didn't last all that long at all, and it was replaced in one weekend by a lot of Irish navvies from broad gauge to standard gauge. But as you can see, I mean, this little depiction of Dawlish with the atmospheric railway is absolutely beautiful, and it has been seen in Railway Modeller in November 2022. So beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork, I think. So this is the club's 009 layout. That is, as you can see, very much under preparation, and they're getting all the designs perfected before we start building. It's going to be a depiction of I believe a timber yards in the Wales area. I'm not sure if it's going to be North or South Wales, but you're going to have coastal scenery with water and a beach, like a waterfall going down the middle there, and the two tracks will go around in like a loop, so one will come under and then go over, or opposite the way round. And then again there'll be like a little station at this end where normal people, if they're on their holidays, can go to the beach. And again, there's going to be some more water, sea scenery done on here, and we're going to have, as you can see, cliffs, waterfalls and forestry as well. But this is going to be our 009 layout. That's, like I said, is under planning at the moment, and at the moment it has no name. So I will keep you posted on this layout, guys, if and when it starts being built. So this is another one of the club's nice large O gauge layouts. This is Warley Roads. I don't think it's actually depicted for around the local area, but it is, as you can see, a beautiful scenic railway going over a lovely viaduct, over a road bridge, through some countrysides, and then we go up to the top there, which I'm going to quickly pause the camera and walk up to the top. So the view from where we've just come from, and then it branches out into a rather large junction, and you've got a nice area here for a nice little shunting puzzle, and also going up to the far end there. The line that comes off the main line here goes round the back, goes into a station around the other side, and then goes into the fiddle yard, which is on the, obviously on the inside. I'm just going to move the camera again, guys, so we can get further around. So again, the view coming from around the side, again you've got a nice siding area here with a good shed, which leads into a nice country station there, and also a upper countryside where, like I said, it goes around the back and then goes into the fiddle yards where the trains would be turned and come back out. This is the O gauge Warley Roads. So I'll just give you a quick update on the new Club Runners Railway Doby Woods, not Yardywood, Doby Woods. As you can see, it's now been put back into full configuration. So the top line is going to be for the DC users, and the bottom line is going to be for the DCC guys. And there's still bits and pieces to be put back in, platforms, bridges, etc. But as you can clearly see, it is a fair size. I'll just pause the camera, guys, and walk down the bottom. So coming from that side, the route takes you around a lovely winding right hand and then into a left hand S-bend for the bottom section for the DC guys. And for the DC guys, they go over the DCC lines, which they both then head into a cutting and a tunnel, and then over to the absolutely massive fiddle yards. This is going to be replacing that one there. So yeah, now you can see Doby Woods fully up and put together, and they're just getting it all ready now so we can start using it for the double O gauge guys. So as you can see, the guys are clubbed together and they're now putting the bridge section in, part of the station that was missing in. And this young man here, don't know what his name is, he's got this is Daniel. He's got the bridge section that goes, by the looks of it, over the other side there. So that's going to go over there. So as you can see, guys, we are always doing things to the layouts at Warley.
That better? That looks a bit better, doesn't it?
It looks a lot better now, doesn't it? As you can see, it is really now coming together, and this is going to be an absolute brilliant running layout for all the club members for DC and DCC. Hope you've enjoyed the second part of the walk around the Warley Club rooms, guys, and hope that you may have seen something of interest to you in one of the gauges that I've shown you today. If you have liked it, as always, guys, please smash that like button down on the left hand side. If you're a subscriber of mine, great big thumbs up, thank you for staying with me. And if you want to become a subscriber of my channel, you know how it works. Just click on the subscribe button down on the right hand side, click on the little bell icon, select on all, and then you'll get notified of all my videos I publish in the future. Just a quick reminder that a week on Saturday and Sunday is the Warley Modern Railway exhibition being held at the NEC in Birmingham. If you're in the local area, please pop along to the NEC. It will be a brilliant day out for you and the kids. It'd be lovely to see you, and you'll obviously meet a lot of our club members who are absolutely friendly bunch. But until next time, guys, if you want to carry on watching videos from our channel, there should be a link coming up here and here. But until next time, guys, look after yourselves, protect your loved ones, but above all, happy modelling, and bye-bye from Chelmswood Junction.